Ever get that sinking feeling when you turn the key and all you hear is a sad click instead of your engine roaring to life? Or maybe you're the one who parks on a hill, shoves it in park, and then yanks the handbrake, not knowing you're slowly killing your transmission. These are the tiny mistakes that separate a daily driver from a true car enthusiast, and they can be the difference between a smooth ride and a repair bill that costs thousands of dollars. Forget everything you thought you knew, because today we're diving into the 6 golden rules of car care that most drivers have never been told. These aren't just tips, they are secrets that will save you money, extend the life of your vehicle, and keep you from getting stranded. The 2 brilliant cabin tricks for fog and heat. There's almost nothing more frustrating than getting into your car on a cold, damp morning and having your windshield instantly fog over, leaving you completely blind. While everyone else is blasting their air conditioning and waiting, there's a much faster way. Just crack open the driver's or passenger side window by about a finger's width. This tiny opening creates a circulation vortex that pulls the humid, warm air from inside and replaces it with the drier, cool air from outside, clearing your windshield in seconds. If you're constantly battling this problem, it's time to bring out the secret weapon, shaving cream. Yes, you heard that right. Spray a small amount of shaving foam on the inside of your windshield and wipe it completely clean with a dry cloth until no residue is left. The shaving cream leaves behind an invisible, microscopic film that prevents water molecules from clinging to the glass, effectively making it fog-proof for a long time. Then there's the summer problem, the car that's been baking in the sun and feels like an oven inside. Instead of waiting for the air conditioning to work its magic, fully lower the passenger side window. Then go to the driver's door and swing it open and closed 5 or 6 times like a fan. This bellows effect instantly pushes the trapped hot air out the open window and can drop the interior temperature by as much as 10 degrees in just a few seconds. Stop wasting money on kits. Polish your headlights with toothpaste. Are your night drives getting a little dim? Do your headlights cast a weak, yellow glow that feels more like candlelight? The problem usually isn't your bulbs. It's your headlight lenses, which should become yellowed, cloudy, and oxidized over time from sun, dirt, and chemicals. This doesn't just look ugly, it can reduce your lighting performance by more than 50%, making your nighttime driving genuinely dangerous. Before you spend hundreds of dollars on those expensive headlight restoration kits from the auto parts store, walk to your bathroom. Your solution is likely already in the medicine cabinet. All you need is some whitening toothpaste and a pinch of baking soda. Mix these 2 in a small bowl until they form a paste. Apply this mixture to a microfiber cloth and scrub your headlight lenses in firm, circular motions for about 3 to 5 minutes. You'll literally see the yellow grime start to dissolve. Once you're done, let it sit for a few minutes, then wipe it all clean with a damp cloth. The result will absolutely shock you. You'll have crystal clear headlights that look almost like they just rolled off the factory floor. To protect this newfound clarity for longer, apply a thin layer of regular car wax as a final step. Your car will look years younger and your drives will be much safer. The vital parking technique that will save your transmission. Let's talk about the single most damaging habit most automatic car owners have. When you park on a sloped road, you step on the brake, shift the gear selector into park, and then pull the handbrake. Some people don't even bother with the handbrake at all. This exact sequence forces the entire weight of your car. We're talking about a 1.5-ton machine to rest on a tiny piece of metal inside your transmission called the parking pawl. Imagine trying to hold up a car with just your pinky finger. Over time, this immense pressure bends, wears down, and in the worst-case scenario, snaps that little pawl. The result? An incredibly expensive transmission repair. So what's the right way to do it? The sequence is the complete opposite. First, bring your car to a complete stop with your foot firmly on the brake pedal. While still holding the brake, shift the car into N for neutral. Now, pull handbrake up, making sure it's tight and fully engaged. Slowly release your foot from the brake pedal. You will feel the car settle as its weight transfers onto the braking system. Once the vehicle is stationary, and only then, do you make the final move of shifting the gear selector into P for park. It's that simple. By doing this, you're transferring the entire load of the vehicle from the delicate transmission to the robust braking system which is designed to handle it. This tiny change in your routine can add years to the life of your transmission. The emergency fix when the ignition turns but the engine won't start. It's one of the most terrifying moments for any driver. You turn the key, and instead of the familiar sound of the engine turning over, you get complete silence, or maybe a faint, weak clicking sound. If you know your battery is good, but the engine refuses to start, the culprit is very likely your fuel pump. Before you panic and call for a tow truck, there's a legendary mechanics trick that could get you to the nearest repair shop. First, turn the key to the on position, but don't try to start the engine. In the silence, listen carefully. You should hear a faint buzzing or whirring sound coming from the area of your back seat or trunk. That's the sound of the fuel pump priming, getting ready to send fuel from the tank to the engine. If you hear nothing, your pump is probably stuck. The solution is a bit crude, but it's shockingly effective. Locate your fuel tank, which is usually underneath the car, just in front of the rear wheels. Using the heel of your shoe, or a rubber mallet if you have one, give the bottom of the fuel tank a few firm but measured thumps. It's even more effective if you have a friend who can turn the key to the on position at the same moment you strike the tank. These vibrations can often be just enough to jolt the stuck components inside the pump motor, allowing it to temporarily start working again. This is not a permanent fix, it's emergency first aid, but it can be the one thing that saves you from being stranded and allows you to drive yourself to a garage. The secret reset method to smooth out jerky gear shifts. Does your car jolt or hesitate when it shifts gears, almost like a beginner is driving a manual? Do you press the gas pedal and feel a moment of indecision before the car finally lurches forward? Don't immediately assume the worst and start budgeting for a new transmission. The fix might be much simpler and completely free. Modern automatic transmissions are smart. They have an adaptive learning system. Over time, they learn your driving style, how hard you accelerate, how aggressively you drive, and adjust the gear shifts to match you. But sometimes, especially after someone else with a different driving style uses your car, or after a lot of stop-and-go city traffic, this learning process gets corrupted. The transmission develops bad habits, leading to those annoying jerky shifts. Before you head to a mechanic, try this. Turn your key to the on position, but do not start the engine. You only want the dashboard lights to come on. Now, press the gas pedal all the way to the floor and hold it there for about 15 seconds. After the time is up, while your foot is still holding the pedal down, turn the key to the off position. Now you can release the gas pedal. Wait for about 2 minutes without touching anything. Then start your car normally. This procedure resets the transmission's control unit, effectively wiping its memory of those bad habits and returning it to the factory default settings. This can often make your gear shifts feel silky smooth once again. 2 master secrets only pros know. Finally, I'm going to share 2 incredibly valuable habits that will save you money and protect you from major failures in the long run. The first has to do with timing your fuel stops. When you go to the gas station actually affects how much fuel you get for your money. How is that possible? Like all liquids, gasoline and diesel expand with heat. When the weather is hot, the fuel's volume increases, but its density decreases. Since the pumps measure volume, 10 liters of fuel you buy on a hot afternoon actually contains fewer fuel molecules than 10 liters you buy on a cool morning. So, always try to fill up your tank during the coolest parts of the day, either early in the morning or late at night. This way, you get denser, more energy-rich fuel for the same price. While the difference on any single fill-up is small, over the course of a year, it can add up to an entire extra tank of fuel for free. The second secret is for those of us still using a physical car key. Do you always insert your key into the ignition the same way? Most of us do, but this habit causes only one side of the key's metal blade to wear down over time. Car keys are designed to be symmetrical so that both sides can be used equally. This one-sided wear can eventually cause the key to get stuck, turn with difficulty, or even break off inside the ignition. The solution is incredibly simple. Every once in a while, just flip your key over and use the other side. This simple action will drastically extend the life of both your key and your ignition switch, saving you from a very unexpected and frustrating breakdown.